Hi guys. Today I'm gonna be making some breakfast quesadillas. So what I have here is strawberries that I'm gonna put on the side. All my ingredients: the fajita wrap, some butter. It's gonna be similar to the breakfast fajita or tacos that I did before, but these are gonna be quesadillas. So I got those hash browns that I told you I may cook up for you guys. So I'm gonna be using those. I got my 2 eggs, my salsa, and my sour cream. Again, strawberries, my seasonings, and my cheese. So that is that. We're going to get started. See you later. Okay, so what I'm doing now is putting a little bit of butter in the pan, just a little bit. And I'm going to zoom in just a second. I know you see my hand there. I'm going to zoom in just a second, like right now. So I'm putting butter in there, and I already have one open hash brown there. So I'm just gonna start with that. See how much is it. Sometimes you fill the bag, you kind of can't tell how much is in there. So that's about how much is in there. That might be enough for the size wraps that I'm using, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to taste. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to taste or to load up the quesadilla how I want it. So I will be right back. So I added a little bit more, not too much, because I wanted to make it a flat layer so I can go ahead and flip it over. Now I'm not the best at the hash brown flipping like they do at IHOP and what I see some people do online. I ain't all that good at that, but I do the best that I can. I just try to get it. See, this spatula is like that size, so you want to try to get if you're gonna try to do the flip. That's just me. You want to try to get it kind of the best size of the spatula that you can kind of do, and then you're gonna have to let it sit here and crisp up on that side, and then you should be ready to flip it. I'll come back when that side is kind of ready, and then we should be ready to flip this side. And then all we have to do is scramble the eggs, put the quesadilla together. I'm getting ready to preheat my oven now. And I told y'all about my oven. It's old school. It ain't doing little flat tops and burning. It ain't all that. So I do have to turn it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on about 400. And what you're gonna see me do is put cheese down on one side of these, put the hash brown in, put the egg on top of that, and put cheese on the other side. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven. Probably only gonna stay inside the oven for about maybe 10 minutes, if that. Maybe 10 minutes. This should go quicker than kind of how you gonna see it watching the video. It should go pretty fast. All right, bye. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all this flip. Hopefully it worked. It didn't work, guys. It didn't work. It worked a little bit. I hated that. It would have worked if I would have kept it down a little bit more. But I kind of got it on the other side, and it's got a little bit of crisp on it. So we're going to work with that. Maybe when I come back to flip it the next time, it'll be a little bit more ready. But just to show you that up close, that's kind of what you want. You want it to have that crisp right there. And I'll flip it one more time. Sorry, guys. I wanted to go in a little bit better. I wanted it to be a little bit better, but that's basically it. And if you want it to be the size of your spatula, that's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad. So probably about a few more minutes. A few more minutes on this side. I'm gonna try to flip it one more time. See if I can get under it. Okay, see, that time was a little bit better. So it's basically almost done right now. So I'm getting ready to do my eggs. So when I come back, we'll do the eggs. Okay, guys, now we're going to do the eggs. I did turn the pan down because the pan had got to be kind of hot. Those are the hash browns sitting right there. And we're going to do these eggs. I'm going to do the eggs. Y'all seen me do my eggs before, but I did turn the pan down a little bit. And then all we're going to do from here is put the quesadilla together and put it in the oven for about 10 minutes so it can be nice and crunchy, cheesy, and all of that. Now I'm doing all this by myself. I live alone, but you could easily do this with kids. One crack the egg, one crack another egg, one open. Just the things that I'm doing. You could do this quesadilla together. You had just one child, you want to make it for one child, you could do it with them. Be pretty cool. Let them do it. Of course, everybody knows safety, but you can actually do this with your kids. You be doing a lot of the work, of course, but they can help get the plate out. Like I had to get a plate for that. Have them get the plate. Different little things like that. I am going to now cut the eggs off, and then I'll come back. Okay, so all I did here is I took a cookie sheet, I put foil on it, and then I put down my two fajita wraps for my quesadilla. So I'm just gonna put some cheese here and put it to your liking how cheesy you want it. You can put it. It's gonna look like it's overload, but it's really not. Okay, there's the hash brown down. And then we're going to do the eggs. And there's the eggs on top of the hash brown. And again, it's going to look like overload. But once it gets in the oven, it won't be too much. It'll be a little overload, but it will be good. Because like, why you didn't get it? You could have used bigger, you could have stretched it out. This is what I got, guys. This is what I got. If you got something different, you want to do it a different type of way, by all means necessary, do it your way. Do it just the way you want to. You want a bigger fajita, you want to wrap it up, whatever you want to do, you can do that. This is just what I'm doing, and I've done this before. It was real good to me. So, and that's the quesadilla. Now, you got to get, of course, you're going to put it in the oven, which is what we're going to do now. It'll be in there for about 10 minutes. That's the recipe. Only thing I want you to see is me cut it into the little tiny little squares or triangles, whatever you want to say. This is the final product, my breakfast quesadilla and a side of strawberries. Hope you enjoy. Bye, guys.